Well, after raising the island of Moo from beneath the waves, we visit Scrooge McDuck's ancestral home of Scotland, where there's a haunted castle possessed by a sorcerer who is guarding a hidden treasure that Scrooge just can't resist. It also so happens that there's a piece of the treasure map we're looking for, so hey, two birds in one stone. Overall, this isn't one of my favorite levels. I put it above, say, like Niagara Falls, though, just because it's more interestingly designed, but the music and the color scheme really is just kind of dreary and boring. It does fit the setting of the haunted castle, but it doesn't get you into the level, so I will give it that it's really well designed, but it doesn't make it into like my favorite levels from this game. Forget that things despawn when you let them go off screen, so there we go. Still make it over to this giant chest, but we're not done with the secrets yet, because this game loves its invisible passageways. To even more chests. Get an extra life out of that small one, and some more money out of this large one, and then drop down to where we get if we never discovered the secret. This little handle spits out a platform when you pull on it. It's got a golf swing and tug. I actually really like the way that the ghost hands are used in this level. They serve sort of as predictable nuisances once they've appeared, but they're also meant to be used to get to secrets and hidden diamonds, so they're they're a lot more interesting than the seashell birds that just can't hurt you. They're well placed, and they're well used throughout this level, so that's another plus I can give this. Come over here, grab the chest. Need the power adapter for the pogo stick to break those. And I get a little ahead of myself. There's not a secret there. This is a longer minecart section with some trickier jumping and platforming toward the end. This is where the hands start to get used well as impediments. Yeah, it very nearly takes me out there. Oh, Launchpad. He's so useless. Yeah, anytime I can avoid talking to him, I do. Another odd quirk in this game is that Launchpad and Gyro both call Scrooge Uncle Scrooge, even though they're not related to him at all, and both of them in the show would refer to him almost exclusively as Mr. McDuck. But whatever, Uncle Scrooge it is, I suppose. Some treasure over here. I'm looking for treasure that doesn't exist. Oh yeah, the knights. Of course, the ones that obviously stand out from the background and look like they're sprited instead of in the background are the ones that come alive and come at you. You can't expect everything to be a surprise. They also make this really obnoxious noise when they walk, so I kinda hate the knights. Still getting ahead of myself a little in this section, trying to jump up to the top of that wall. If I could make it up there, it'd be really nice, as you'll see shortly, but there's just no way to do it. Instead, you've gotta come up here, walk through this invisible passage, and platform your way across this pit. It's probably the toughest jumps to make in the game. I almost mess up, but thanks to the way getting hit works, I make it across. And here we are. Bunch of money and a piece of treasure map. Yep, and we just climb up here, walk over the top of the wall I was trying to get on top of earlier, and continue on our way. Other than the minecart sections, there's not a lot interesting going on in this level. The minecart sections are at least pretty fun, if they're not always super challenging. The knights just are never a threat because you see them coming, and the hands are more obnoxious than they are truly threatening. But we're right here before the boss, and the game is kind enough to give us some ice cream. This is a really fun boss, for as much as I down-talk the rest of the level. He appears as an illusion on either side of you, and only one of them solidifies that you can hurt, and then he'll either send a tornado at you or launch a lightning bolt at where you were standing. If you keep moving, you're probably going to be pretty safe. Usually you either stand in the middle of them if they're close, or gamble on which side if he's going to appear far away. And you just jump on him until he dies. Which thankfully is in like 5 hits, doesn't take very long. Acquired the lamp. It's worth quite a bit of money again. All into the money bank. some $3 million collected so far. I'm gonna grab another cake here in preparation for what I know is coming. And then next video we will be visiting the pyramids of Egypt, collecting treasures within. Alright. See you then.